Kilgore hosted their 8th annual Oktoberfest today. Part of downtown was blocked off and a large tent placed in front of the Crim Theater acted as the main stage. Several bands played and there was a best dressed contest featuring Lederhosen, of course. There was also a contest holding a beer at arm's length for as long as possible. Organizers say it's for a good cause.
You know, I think most people realize that we're a nonprofit and that our monies are going into our film festival and also to the Texan Theater. So we're reminding the lovely citizens of East Texas that are patiently waiting in our lines where their money is going, and they're really cool about it.
Organizers tell us about 2,000 people from across East Texas attended the event today. Kilgore's next big event is the Real East Texas Film Festival. That's happening in November.